Ex-wheelchair user to Everest Base Camp, Kilimanjaro Summit. It stopped raining. Yes, I know I'm going to have to get used to it when it rains. But not today. But I'll put this on anyway. Oh, the GPS is up and ready. Let's get cracking. I'll tell you where I am in a bit. So, not as cold this evening as I thought. I think he said earlier it's about 16 degrees. Anyway. Unfortunately, I've got to record this with the traffic noise because I was trying to find a gap, but there isn't. Right, so that road takes us left to Chorley, right to Exton. This is the road that goes into Buckshaw Village. I live over that way somewhere. Buckshaw Station, sorry, get my finger out of the way. Buckshaw Railway Station. It's probably got a different name, but Buckshaw Business Park. And then I think that white blobby thing's top of Tasco's. But I actually used to work. I'll get a better picture in a minute. Interesting, I was watching a Ross Coulthard presentation today, chat with someone, interview, that's what they're called. And the guy was a scientist, remember, scientist. And he'd been looking at Skinwalker Ranch. Skinwalker Ranch is an interesting place and there's a great TV series on it. That's really good. But what he found with his scientific instruments was that people would report an anomaly. They've seen a light in the sky, they've seen something go whoosh, something's happened. And on his electronic wizardry stuff, whatever it was called, I think these are like really expensive, the background radiation or the alpha, beta and gamma particles and the microwave radiation all went up. I can't remember exactly what the first one was. It was this sort of gamma thing. That went up by 20 times and the microwave radiation went up by about 10 times. Scientific proof that UFOs are flying around. They are being detected. Now obviously the government's known about this for years, for decades, you know, since Roswell. But I thought that was very interesting. I've been interested in UFOs since I was about 19. In fact, I think when I was about 10, someone reported seeing one around Barrow Furnace where I was growing up at the time, where we were living. Read several books, and I've written about them as well. Some of the technology that we have today directly links back to Roswell. Anyway, I thought it was fascinating. This guy's a scientist, because science will always tell you, oh no, it's nothing, show me the evidence, show me the evidence. Well, you know what? We've got the evidence. These things are real. There are craft flying around our skies that have technology, if not built on their world, was developed on their world and are flying around ours. 0.8 of a mile. I'm carrying on that way. So I go 1 mile in 30 minutes. That's not bad, that's fine. Interesting. I thought it was about a mile, but I used to work in that building there. Now you can either cut across the grass, which is wet, or you'd have to go further back this way to get in. And in fact, for a short while, my daughter worked in that building, which was fascinating. So this week, interesting, very interesting week, as well as the UFO signatures. I joined a Facebook group called RAF Swinderby. Now, if you join the Royal Air Force in the 70s, 80s, early 90s, maybe the 60s, I'm not sure. I joined up in 83. So I went there. Anyway, so I put my details on the website, on the Facebook page. Someone came straight back and went, I was on that course. Now there's 180 of us. But he said, oh yeah, it's the 6 of us went to wherever it was to do this training. He says, one of them, a guy called Steve Morris. Hi Steve, if you ever get to see this. Anyway, I was mates with him. We wrote a bit afterwards, because letters, like he did back in those days. But it sort of faded out, he went off and did other things. Apparently, did very well for himself. Got a commission, became a navigator, and ended up doing things with a Eurofighter Typhoon, which is interesting because I was on the design team on that from 1999 to 2004. Anyway, I posted a picture the other day of me from about 1985, and a couple of people went, I know you. And this guy I knew from 18 Squadron Gutterslow. Hi Andy, Mr. Morgan Hayleys. I don't have to spell it wrong, do I, if I say it? And there's been a few other people. Oh yeah, I was at Fenton then. Oh, do you know so-and-so, so-and-so? It's like, yeah. Well, brilliant. Anyway, right. Back up over this motorway, no, this railway line. Anyway, 1 point. I keep forgetting to put my day glasses on rather than my reading glasses. It doesn't have to make a difference. Anyway, crack on. I'm sat at the same point I was when I went that way. What is this bridge? You'd normally expect the railway line bit to be highest and then either side to be lower. Well, it isn't. I'm on the high point, but the railway's about 30, 40 feet that way. Anyway, I can tell it's where I sat before because it's dry. Because my bum isn't. Anyway, if you were ever at Church Fenton, there's a great Facebook group. Go and have a look at that. But they've also, where the Spitfire used to be on the gate guard, they built like a memorial garden, memory garden to, you know, Church Fenton, 7FTS. They've got some benches made with, I think there's Spitfires and JPs in, really good. But they put a wall in, and you can contact the guy that runs it, who, he lives where the old officers' quarters used to be across the road. And you get a plaque. You pay for this plaque, I don't know what they are, 6, 9 inches, whatever, 6, 8 inches. You put on whatever details you want. So I was an SAC at the time, senior aircraftsman, aircraft airframe mechanic. So you put all that on, and you know the times that you were there. But you know, there are several people I know of who are no longer with us, who we worked with there. Vinnie Williams, he was such a laugh. He was really good. I don't know what happened to him, but he died. Donna Winrow, Donna Smith, she was married before she left the Air Force. She's passed away, sadly. Claire, I don't remember her surname. So, you know, you can put your details on the wall and you're there forever until they bulldoze it. But the guy that owns it wants to keep running it as an airport. That's really good. The domestic site, the NAFI shop, meter centre, the mess, the airman's mess, that's all gone. That's a building site. You know, I don't know when they finish building those, but it's quite funny. Some of the people who bought some of these houses, they complain about the noise of the aircraft. You bought a house next to an airport, and there's not that many flights per day than like when we used to have like 80 a day. But anyway, oh, time's cracking on. I need to get on. Yeah, another 0.7 of a mile and I'll be home. 1.5 miles. As I'm not too knackered and I'm in a conversational mood tonight, I want to mention Bigfoot. Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Yeti, swamp monsters, ape men, all sorts of things. You know, I think they're like just the US names, but you know, they're found on all continents around the world, obviously apart from Antarctica. But when I first wrote my book, This Will Blow Socks Off 2, T-O-O, on Amazon, I made a note that, you know, we don't get them in the UK. So I did a chapter on big cats in the UK, because there's a lot of those. Plenty of evidence around for those. In fact, one of the best witnesses was a big cat keeper in a zoo. He was, I think he was hiking in Scotland or something. He saw this, he went, that's a cougar. That's a cougar. You know, I feed them every day. I work with them every day. You know, we are cougars. Anyway, what I was quite surprised at, what I found out later on, and what's now in the book, is that we do get Bigfoot in the UK. I've spoken to 2 people who have witnessed them in the UK. One was in Lancashire, not far from me, in Blackburn, and the other one's close to Warrington, sort of South Manchester way. But anyway, they are around. Right, I'll crack on because we're running out of time. As it's nice and quiet up here, I shall finish the video now. So, I'm improving my health. I can help you improve your health. If you want to get in touch, go to the website, have a read through, get in touch with me via there. Ask me a question on here. We'll friends and go from there. yourhealthyourchoice.net, because your health is your choice. You enjoy. I'm just going to enjoy the last few minutes walking home. Alright, I'll catch you next time. Bye.